And we're back with Doki Doki. So we ended just before we picked who we were going to be with for the festival. So we're getting close to the end of Act 1, where Sari does, you know. So, we have that, and I don't know when I'm going to end, probably maybe an hour or so in stream. Because I don't feel like doing it for 2 hours, again. I have to play with them, Bubba Girl. Bubba Girl comes first. But, let's start. Okay, Paul. When I met you in the summer, to my heartbreak sound, we fell aloof as the leaves turned. Paul, spit that in my chat. Already coming back with the banners. Thanks, Paul, for the needed accomplishment. Okay. Let's click login. Our name is Root. Okay. Let's look, shall we?
It's a good sword basically, but it costs Robux.
Yeah, let's send that as our wallpaper.
How much Robux does it cost? Like $12.
When I met you in the summer. Okay, so first we got both side stories. So I need to write poems for everybody. It's like Monica, not Monica, but like Sari. I already did Sari because we have understanding. Trust you get it anyways. We need Yuri, Asuki, yeah. Okay, DDLC. Doki Doki. Okay, no new game. Let's load. Hint, you can use skip button for fast forward through text you already read. Okay. This is where we land off. We've done some sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, only thing different is that Sari's in here. Ha. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sari always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well. She went home early. Where is Sari? Said so. I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh, no! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sari. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Ooh. A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone's going to be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me to sign them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Natsuki's spouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sari enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri,
Why is this
you have a
fucking
beautiful
around
handwriting, you know.
me?
So you should make some banners and decorations that set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is really racing, I see. That's great. You'd be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway,
Yes,
that just leaves you, Ben, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have plenty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd really be appreciative for that. Is Monica suggesting to spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose it would be a bit of a... Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. Yeah. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ben may not like going around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard it could be taking you a few decorations anyways. Sounds more like you're just making an excuse for Ben to... What are you saying? Be extremely... meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ben to decide how he'd to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we settle on this already? Yeah. Ben, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course I'm going with Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer to Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Let's think of club. Okay. I'm not helping Monica, so Natsuki. Okay. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it probably could use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. You should, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's kind of hard enough to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Ben? You? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think Yuri might just want to feel a little unappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do when they'll be offering to help. That doesn't mean you... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna have to make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna have to make the atmosphere special. No, Siri didn't perish yet. We're getting close. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns to face the other direction. You really didn't mean all that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people were saying such encouraging themes. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sari. If it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sari would say at a time like this. Sari always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. All of us how to make a really, really, really great event. Yeah. Yeah. I hope to see everyone out there do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica near out the door as they track between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized you didn't have any way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'll give you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. How would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I will be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love Beaky so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you just say you were gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I would act like in front of everyone else. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to pick with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you Sunday. Ah. Never mind. Okay. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do the Sayori. I accidentally stole shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening now we're outside of school. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh my god, guys. Guys, content warning, guys. Content warning. Depression and self-hate. If you don't like that, go away. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help that much. I wonder if she'll act any different now that it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's also a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been really worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Yeah, Paul. In the settings, you can turn on enable content warning. So I did that, so like I know when something's gonna happen. So yeah, like you can turn that on now. So it's like shows like what's gonna like happen. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange not seeing her run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Ben. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Yeah, this part's sad. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning up after you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Are you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori was already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival's preparations, right? Oh, that's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. Yeah, she's not dead. Yet. There's more silence between us. Suri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Suri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Ben. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have to come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It wants to torture me. Suri! I grabbed Suri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Suri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Ben. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seen what? What are you talking about, Suri? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Ben? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how to worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring into waste by having them spend it on me? For real. That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Suri kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Suri? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like you've been betrayed as your best close friend. Because if I knew, I could have done everything could to support you, even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Ben. Why don't you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but also feels like a bat was being swung against my head. So I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Hoping everyone would be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends get closer with anyone in the club, it feels like a spirit going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Suri. But I don't need you to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Ben, it's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Suri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my hearts hurting in the way I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I want to accept those punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Suri's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ben. Suri. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have any other way. Ben. Suri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Suri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Ben. Suri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is I care. Hello. You're welcome. You're coming out the depressed part. all you have to do is call yourself selfish, and then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sarah Lee finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ben. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Suri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go in return. Or as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Suri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I wouldn't really forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Suri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Oh. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Yeah, tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow. No, I'm doing alright. I say goodbye to Suri and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Suri is right. I shouldn't worry about it too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Okay. Is it what I think is going to happen? Yeah. That part's really close.
Which one? The die?
Yeah. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Living lamp, for real. Suri really is the highest in the room. Stop. Hey. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it so awkward already. It's already gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. See, I bought you a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's already full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients I didn't already have on my home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki Sunny say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, Ben? Come on. Since when do I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. This is ridiculously heavy. Ha 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 ha. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. Hehehehe. Because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when the only thing they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to do small. I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ha ha ha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to get a little nicer, you know? And just because I don't have that mature or sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that you're just trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate to you. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there's a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. Was that on to me? Who else? Man, this is gonna start already. Ha 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 ha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Ben. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. It's finally started to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. For real. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. What kind of fluid? And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I didn't mess up her precious baking. Ben, where did you put all the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone still can pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah. You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least make it try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking, it's just trying to follow instructions. The presentation is where you get to creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it's looking to make everyone's eyes line up. I love lean. I'm the lean monster. Like the ones you make on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes with Sari and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Oh, wrong button. Just make sure you finish mixing the icing before you mess with food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it just takes a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs a whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes it to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a huge big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach out with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instantly wiped it with her finger, shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. For real. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her own hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh my god, guys. Hey, yo. I was about to get the cops pulled up. Stop. I also you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. Just fun seeing you react to it. You do that all to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? Not in any case. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised she couldn't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Ben, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Guys, I don't I think this is about to get illegal. Something about it illegal. This, without context, this does not look right. What kind of question did she ask me just like that? How did this mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazed at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left that dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. He sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly grab the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Yeah, I think that's the cops. But Boa's gripping those wrists for real. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes with each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you get creative. Here's. Scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have some nozzles that will look nice and fluffy. This one can make flowers. You probably won't be using this at this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has much a thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes for other patterns. But you can use it to write stuff on cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, if it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word of each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so hahaha. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute? Come on. We're not at school, so nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. But well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just get done with icing. Let's just do the icing.
Really? You guys are kind of stupid, because you should have just saved that. Because you could have, Andy could have gotten...
The guys that like the stream that has 8 viewers and 1 like. What kind of bullcrap is that? Oh, 3 likes, guys. 3 likes. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle on each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and we each get to work. That's a false. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sorry's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat at dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need as much as I can of it. Oh, anyways, I was hoping we have time for a manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Aw, really? Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought of that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can beat the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Suri each carry some, then you can probably do it within 1 trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Hahaha, I wish she could listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. For real. Daniel from the hostage mission came back. Yeah, I know, like, for Christmas I might ask for, like, a better headset with that. Because Daniel's annoying in the background. Because the headset I have doesn't have noise cancelling. Which is really stupid. That's old saying. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sarah earlier today. Oh no, not that. That was cancer. I felt so helpless. Suri always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. It's not your fault, Daniel. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be all that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Ben, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Ooh, I'm sorry I leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. What, Natsuki, 10 inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I feel her finger gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching my eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Huh? Ah. Hi, Ben. Sari. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Ben. I just stopped by to say hi. Ah. Well, you should come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you in the festival tomorrow, so it'll be fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Natsuki waves goodbye. I mean, Sari waves goodbye. Okay, I'm ignoring what's going on in the chat right now. We're about to kiss Natsuki, Sari. Just because you're best girl doesn't mean you can do that to me. You're interrupting second best girl. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy, and that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sari's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ben? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's being split in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sari, don't just say that. It's true, Ben. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me for being selfish. Monika's right. I should just... Monika? Monika's right about what? Sari. What I said before is true. I'm not letting this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Bye. That's it. One person. Sari looks away. For real. What, Ben? You know what's coming. Do it, Ben. Do it. Say it. Say it. What do you want me to say? I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Ben. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Suri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Suri? It's true, isn't it? It is weak and scared to like you too much. I listen to myself. Ben, I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Suri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sari's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Courteously, Sari nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know that you need the most right now, and that I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah. I love you. Suri, I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending more time with you at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. For real. Yeah, you can ask a question for whoever the question is for. If it's for Paul or for me. That's why I accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue this way every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Ben. We got it, boys! We got the hug scene. But yeah, like, the freaking MC is like the most basic white guy ever. Like, anime protag. Bro got the brown hair. Like, bro basic. And he's wearing a black shirt, so like... Suddenly, Suri wraps her arms tightly around me. Ben, is this really okay? Yeah. I'll Suri in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Ben. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I felt Suri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Suri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. I want the rain clouds to go away. They're not going away at all, Ben. It's okay, Suri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be here every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you.
That doesn't make sense.
Get the mom? Oh no, sure. Hello, Sunlight Chan. We're getting close to the part where Suri becomes the highest in the room, like Travis Scott. The guy from Fortnite. Sarah and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes it the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about these things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Ben. Sarah gazed at me once again, smiling sadly. If I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what Suri means by that. Are you saying this is going to make you feel sad, Suri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you tell me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Suri. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Suri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I would be doing something more or something different. I know these things will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were.
I'll give you Rumble. Why do you change your fruits or your price tag?
Oh, may I get the mod? Oh. Okay, Paul.
You have to buy it at the
Yeah, wait, I'm trying to think of who I mod. I have Paul. Yeah. Because you're in, like, most of my streams. And you're active. And I'm pretty sure you... But I think you joined, like the beginning of Detroit. So yeah, probably. Like, I consider, because, like, you're a decent person. You're not, like, annoying. Like, a spammer. But yeah. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll give it to you. So I'll just think about it. Is that what Suri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I like what I'll give it anything I've got. Suri is the most important in person to me. Of course. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. We're at that part, guys. We're at that part. Warning, content warning. Suicide. Okay. Guys, content warning, guys. Just in case you didn't know, content warning. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I've been walking to school with Suri. Suri isn't answering her phone. I guess you're going to her house to wake her up, but that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sari and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Yeah. But that's very weird. Like, you would expect you to get taken down for that. Ben, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sari with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on the dates like the important, she'll try a little harder. I say that by suddenly remember what Sari told me yesterday. Alright. Like how, like, in this part, it's just dead silent. There's no music. I suddenly feel awful knowing that I'm not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it feels the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Hahaha. You should really take a little responsibility for her, Ben. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, how do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sari really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan for bringing it up to with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's been awful friendly. It's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I got one of the pamphlets laid down on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something I like about this definitely help people about the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it a almost professional feel. Yeah. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sari's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Oh my god, guys. Guys, ready for this awesome poem? Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Okay. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Kevin text message for real. For real. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, she's hanging out. She's fine. She woke up all wrapped up up and higher than ever. Wait. Oh my god, I need to find it. I need to find it. For you guys that don't know, there's this awesome video of a voice clip of Kevin, and it's so funny. Awesome video. Oh, voice clip of Kevin. I hear myself. God! Okay. God! I'm feeling joy! I'm gonna get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! So that's the voice clip of just Kevin screaming, "Get out of my head," because Paul wouldn't join his Fortnite party. Bro, I think I actually found you on stream. On Steam? You probably did. Okay. The most quietest person in America. For real. What? Okay. Continue. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pin in my stomach. Ben? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Suri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Suri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quickly in my pace. Maybe. I haven't been on Steam in like a few weeks. But yeah, I know it's not a lot. On my Steam profile, I'm pretty sure my profile is just like the profile I have now, like the Springtrap. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Is it really something a boyfriend that would do, isn't it? In any case, it feels right. For real, bro just ran there fast. And like no teacher questioned like him sprinting out of the school. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? If she really needs to know me, no choice. I gently open the door. Okay. Are you ready to see the highest in the room? Higher than Travis Scott. Ah, yes. Peak viewership right here on the part where she dies. Here we go, homies. Brace yourselves. Sayuri. I couldn't even see it. What a friendly game. Well, Sayuri is no more. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. But why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep me from telling anything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like I always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Just do that.
I only had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Yeah, if this happened in real life, I would consider every choice I've just made up until that point. I remember when I first played this game. Oh. Thank you, new sub. Out of all this dark times, the bright thing to happen. New sub, guys. New sub. Yeah, I know when Speed played this, he was down bad for Yuri. Okay. So, Sayuri's gone. Oh, we got a challenge. Oh. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you've never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Where's that one?
The game menu. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh my god. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. I have no motivation to join any clubs. It's perfectly content of just getting by on the average while spending my free time on friends and games. On games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Bro, it's a simp. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but start with the anime club. Ben? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see her. It's been a while, right? Ah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't even know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels so little. What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've been just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the play club, right?
And he gets no bitches! Then, Andy, how many bitches do you get on a daily? 4 to 5.
That's dark.
0?
Haha, I doubt that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? This is the part I don't really like about the second act, because it's like the same thing at the beginning, besides a few differences without Sari. Yeah, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. There's like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In any case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one, at Literature Club. Okay. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, so I guess. Anyways, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Ben, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could come at least visit my club, it would make me very happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no choice to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ha! Awesome. You're really sweet, Ben, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. God's plan. Paul's just putting lyrics. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Let's put this stuff gets all like creepy and crap. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, sweeps open the clubroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh my god! Okay, did not expect that. That was out of the roof. Okay now, a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill that atmosphere.
Wait, did you restart the game?
No, this is Act 2.
Wait, what game? What?
This is when after Sari dies. The game gets reset without her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ben. Our words excite me from the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. And I mean, I don't see Ryan Reynolds, so it's not that good.
Ryan Reynolds is kind of made.
Okay, Daniel.
You gonna
Instead of Doki Doki, just replaced with like hot, sweaty, shirtless men. Yeah. It's like I know when I played the plus one, it's like, oh, there's like so much new like horror stuff, like not like just like effects and stuff, like some stuff I haven't seen. Like that, I never really noticed that. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with a sadder attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it seems to me it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Ben in a class and he decided to check the club out. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry, I didn't forget that. But I just kind of happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ben? The girls have a few desks arranged in the form of tables. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club more fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there isn't more people in the club yet. It's be hard to start a new club. You can't put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep the whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Shut up! Just stop drinking!
No!
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
What are you, Kevin? And that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Alright, bye.
Yeah, guys, chillax.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Ben, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read in the past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Mingo.
My balls.
I mutter quietly to myself, half choking. Natsuki's head certainly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Your terms of rate for your team got with their eye. The first are usually novels about the little creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and there's something about a good story. Here goes on, clearly passionate about reading. This is part we've seen already, so it's not anything new. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep memories as well. It's an amazing like imagination, completely enough loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately, and I read a horror book once. I just really grasped that I can relate to in a minimum level at this rate. Yuri and I as well. Having a conversation with the rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think it makes me in another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye started over me for a second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? And well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, God. Okay. Not a very confident reader. Well, wrong guy. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing just takes more than confidence. God, Yuri, shut up, please. I don't like you. Yes. Yeah. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable sharing enough of hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding new activities for us for President. I did decide to take on this responsibility of Vice President after all. And I do my best to nurture the club as well as members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with this, Ben? Hold on, there's still one problem. And what's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I'll bluntly come forth on what's been on my mind this time.
Your balls in my mouth.
Okay. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have been convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah. But I mean, like, bro's a program. He's not like a thing, so, like, I guess he wouldn't notice. Yeah, I guess, like, he's just scripted. It's like he follows, like, the same script sometimes, so, I guess. Huh? Girls exchange glasses before Monica. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ben. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard at getting new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting anyone down in the situation. No, I don't think MC is real. Because if it was, he would say something about it. Because, like, he just kind of thinks the same thing in this, like, playthrough. Like, he doesn't really think, like, any other stuff. Because once you're in the club president, position, you are, like, you know. I just realized. The vice presidents are the only one that die. Like, Sari was the vice president, she dies. Yuri's the vice president, she dies. Natsuki doesn't die, she just gets deleted. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I'll buy one of the girls I love up. My goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Ben? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're only just left after this, I'd be super pissed. Ben, I'm so happy. You've become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can give you a great time, okay? Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting for a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and read next morning so we can all share. Michael's over me one more time. Ben, I look forward to see how you express yourselves. Yeah. I can really impress this class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me while the girls continue to chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait.
You have no patience. It's only been 10 days.
Yeah, MC is just a placeholder for your actual self from Monica. Like, you're just like, it's just an avatar basically, like in a video game. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literary club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer with one of you girls. I just need to make the rest of most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will befriend me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I unlocked a special poem, yes. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came across a huge, empty room. its ceiling and walls behind the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side or a wall. Anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped through a hole of in, inter, in, indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay. Okay, let's make one of... I need to make one of Yuri, and I don't want to. Because I need to get her, special, side quest thingy. Okay. Yuri. Fear. Portrait. Dark. Whisper. No. Unstable. Shopping. Charm. Tedious. Anger. Time. Anxiety. Vanilla. Skipping. Sadness. Incapable. Heartbeat. Twirl. Marriage. Suicide. Termination. Uncanny. Horror. Shame. Raindrops. Dream. Okay.
Takes like
Dub.
5 minutes on that.
I know I would like listen to DDLC songs a lot. Okay, we made one from Yuri, so I think we should get her side story.
Guys, I just unlocked every character in ABA.
Okay, so I have to go one for Yuri and then one for Natsuki. I think I did Natsuki. I don't know. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Yeah. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, her face. Alright. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ben. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not already accustomed to it.
What's the code?
Making you dive head... yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, the music. Music. If you like listen and just like watch like the music, like, oh, I didn't notice, but they're tilted. I've never noticed that they're tilted to the side. They're not like centered. I've never noticed that before. The music and then being tilted to the side a little. Every time I play this game, I find something new. I've never noticed. Okay. Oh, come on, like he doesn't have any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you would plan on just coming here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you can't see the end of it. Oh. Okay, Monica. For real. And then Monica's just over the thing. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga selection in a club room. Monica, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Quickly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Ben. But make sure to keep your comfort first, okay? Oh, music. Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're only club in after all, perhaps you might have interest in... Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean like that. Why is the character like that? Never noticed that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? This feels like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yeah, I don't think I've never noticed that. Because I really pay attention to the voice of the box, so I haven't seen that. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, but keep your attention so you don't read. And we can, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... How is this girl acting so cute? What? What? Okay. The music keeps, like, going weird. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'm definitely reading this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. I'll let everyone settle in. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't but notice her intense expression, like she is waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Oh, I don't want to do Yuri. I want to do Natsuki. Probably because I wrote a book about it. I don't want to spend time with you. You suck. I can't wait till you die.
Where you at? Are you in my game?
Least favorite girl. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks in and glances at me. Our eyes meet for a split second.
If you get shiny white snake, this is gonna be kind of sad. I mean, if you could get shiny seaweed.
Sorry, I was just spacing out more of this since I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was really focused, I would probably would have let you notice them in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit for this, so the book you gave me, right? Wanted to read some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious on how you two have the same copies of the book. Well, I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. If that's so. What's the story about anyway? Well, I gotta cover the book. The title is Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about a rich scammer and turning into some reason. Shut there, have this right. It turns out into killing machines without loss of blood, and the physique is worse. They start really putting people looking up their limbs and fixing them too. Might be this story, but anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, and the thing about the limbs. That's kind of a dark, isn't it? It made it sound like this can be a nice story, but it turns out to be some kind of Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ben? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. Hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into these things. You're so sorry. Okay, let me save real quick. Save. Alright, we're saving on that thing. Let's exit DLC. Okay, let's see pictures. What pictures did I get? I got special. Okay, I got the 2 Natsuki ones. One Natsuki and 1 Yuri. And we have 1 secret. Got more backgrounds. Oh, we got the Halloween one. Oh, stuck the word horror. Oh, I don't think I did that in my main account.
I got it.
Yeah, I never selected the word horror. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, you are in my game.
Okay, we got more music.
Where are you at?
We only have 2. We need more. Yeah, we need to get special scenes.
And what is that?
So doing Yuri was good. I just have to work on getting Natsuki's special scenes.
Wait,
Doki Doki.
I don't know where castle is.
Okay. It's just that this kind of story. Continue to look at it from life from a strange new perspective when horrible things happen, not because someone wants to be. Oh, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, that's nice. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I shouldn't let you know that I hate that problem. I let things like books and writing fill my mind. My whole body gets incredibly.
Oh my god, I thought it was about a Rokomai.
Okay. Hello, John means. Bro, I found the stream.
Oh yeah,
It's like that. Okay. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well start reading it, right? Yes. Okay.
What is this game now?
I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put that in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I stay here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. So I don't want you to. Which is something I'm not very used to. Is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. It's maybe a little too distracting, but this feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. I was just bailing the feeling of your
Okay, don't use the arrow.
You were what? Bailing my body? Okay. Alright. I think you need to back off, Yuri, please. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this would work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. She wants some for real. She's trying to get in my pants. Then holds my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we reach to lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess this makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Okay, we got the special scene. Now we should unlock another side story. I do not know. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of her book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of my book. The way I turn the page and Yuri slides in under her thumb after it flips to her side again. But I'm holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? I'm funny. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. I glance over to Yuri's face again, our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I can turn it now on my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence, even though turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. Eh? Her face. Why does her face look like that? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way you second guess things she says all that. That's what you were saying. Oh. Okay, Yuri got a little too quick about that. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about it. Something else? Never mind. I didn't get we didn't get that far yet, so I don't know what came into my head. You're feeling alright, eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since you started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as to feel her own heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ben? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes. It's not nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other, eh? Shall we wait for Yuri? Well, she might take a while, so I figure we might get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I wonder what she's doing. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off the book and slip it back into my bag. Bro, I was gonna forget that. Natsuki Monica. I made a poem for Yuri, and I can't even share it to her. Never again. Never again. Never in my life. It's practically only fair I shared mine with her first. What do you mean? Ben, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Jesus. Brute, okay? Blunt. What? Harsh. But you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, yeah. But yeah, I put effort into it. You started somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better. But tell me you want to prove, but you're just better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each of their own, I guess. Yeah, because we haven't rated something cute. Anyways, I just gotta share mine now, knowing you probably think it's stupid.
That's ass.
I already read that. Yeah, it's blue. You weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Or are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because according to this high school thinks that writing me all philosophical. I can't say that word. I'm not gonna try. So people don't even try to take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to for themselves? We already read this. I don't want to make your messaging. Well, it's valid. Yes, exactly. Like, it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem and seeing everyone go around it and someone just starting it. I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. What I was saying is wordplay. Just press skip when it gives you the option. Okay. Yeah, that's like stuff I've already read. Like, the very first part of this game is really, like, of Act 2 is really boring. So let me... Hold up. Text speed, autofill, fine. Skip unseen text? No. I'm not gonna skip unseen texts. I would rather see them. Hi, Ben. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new here, if you ever have any suggestions for club new activities or anything you can do here, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. I know I had a really stupid theory when the first game first came out. Every time there's like piano in the background, Monica's listening in, but when there's not, she can't hear you. I don't know, it's something stupid I thought of. It's better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ben. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we learn to get past it. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica, my poem. Great job, Ben. I was gonna go ooh in my head while rating it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not really sure why, but I expected you to go something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess I worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that in a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just given up on people. Yeah, Like, I feel like that's tricks, like, I know in some things, like, Yuri, like, you can't, like, there's no piano playing. But that's just why she gets happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interactions. I don't blame her coming on too a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. I'm just glad you took all that time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I sound pretty confident for someone who claims that I might be very good. Well, that's because I have sound effects. That's what I mean. I read that. Oh, wow.
Chip! You haven't even started yet! This man wanna go like this.
This is new. Hole in the wall, but he isn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking, or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to creakle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before I reach my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
Oh, you can hit me! You can't hit me, you can.
Yeah, I think Monica's poem is chains. And we might get the poem from Natsuki about Yuri.
I'm dick! I should've hit you.
You did have an empathy.
Yeah, I was bad.
Cough cough. Killing.
I don't even... Why didn't I don't even know what TS is.
Yes, you already read that. Okay. Siri rinsed my nose, her eyes lighten. Exceptional. And what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Haha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Using imagery and metaphors indicates you have written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri starts at me blankly before looking at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trades off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just that there's some specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. Having been through myself, I can't learn to pick on them. Since we made it about her, she's like all finicky, like, oh my god, my crush I do things to myself with, as a pen. We don't talk about that though. And the result, service can be gone. She's like an expert. Okay. I haven't really thought of that. It's kind of that's impressive. Yeah, so we already read that poem. Natsuki's and Yuri's poems aren't different. It's nothing really. Yuri's was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn it for two of you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep going for my best for you then. Me too. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I bounced around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Oh, the music. The music's off. Yeah, it's off a little bit. This is a closure club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica's writing something in her notebook. Her eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange papers. Sheets of paper, poems, they in tandem as an exchange. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles slowly. What is this language? Eh? Goofy music, for real. Oh, it's nothing. Thanks. This is cute. Cute? You'd completely missed the symbolism or something? It's something about the feeling of giving up. But the cute, I know that I just meant the language, I guess. It's trying to be so nice. Eh? You mean you have to hit that hard to come to something? Yeah. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ben did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Ben liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Yasuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I meant. You're sensitive as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Brandon appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs naturally grew a size bigger as soon as Ben started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh! Did a couple bars quick for Ben. For real. I really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you edgy one. Oh! She said a bad word! She said a bad word! Edgy? Sorry, that's my lifestyle is too much for someone whose mental age is See? It's saying something that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove something, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the actual heck is wrong with you in your head? Yeah, go on. Let Ben hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns from me as she noticed I was standing there. Ben! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, of course. Natsuki. 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 Oh, hi. Nice to see you, Monica. Hey, Ben. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Alright. You missed the part where they were fighting. And it got a little, personal. They really should have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they've done yelling. Ahaha. So president I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But sometimes, I never have it into me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with others, and that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. Bars now. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Rita's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms. With her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Ben, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it all by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little longer. I'm not president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ben. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh. Okay, I guess not. Sorry, so you're Monica for real? She didn't mean it. I don't think she meant it. Wait, she didn't mean it? Guys, no, I think she didn't mean it. I could be wrong though. Yeah, I don't know if she meant it. Guys, I have a really huge conclusion. I don't think she meant it. I just don't think she meant it. Okay, let's make something about Natsuki. Cause I actually like her. Okay. Not the Yuri slander. Yuri slander? Yuri's slander is always, better.
Okay, I'm joining.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Ben. Ah, hi, Yuri.
Are y'all in third?
Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the hair. They goes over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading her manga at this.
134 chat messages. That's kind of cringe.
I don't know.
I mean, that's
No, Yuri sucks balls. I hate Yuri.
Was she big tit?
She's annoying and boring.
But big tit.
Look at him. I'm
gonna unplug.
But she sucks. That's why.
She sucks on what? These nuts?
Plus on Act 2, yeah, Yuri is ugly for real.
Nah, you just hating.
She looks bad by herself anyways. Natsuki, no, Saori is good girl. I like Saori, but Natsuki is second good girl. Yuri's edgy. But she's really weird. She's really weird in Act 2. But she goes on to, she talks too much. You're retarded, for real. Yuri more like Yuki. Paul, remember say Yuki and Natsuki? She pulls us into the closet, I think. Something that's never happened before. It's something that came over me, I guess. And I wasn't mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considering and apologize. You don't have to worry about too much. Even though I'm away been here a couple days, I guess something was off yesterday. Maybe we're a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided there's no way Yuri can be a bad person. Now you're apologizing. I know you really didn't mean it. I'm not in the closet. Shut up. Yeah, Saori and Natsuki are top tier. Monika's mid, and Yuri sucks. I'm not gay, guys. Hello, Betty Marsh. Hello, Betty. Welcome to us arguing about who's best girl. Ah. And plus, Yuri kills herself in front of us, so like, I can't forgive her for that. I'll say those kind of things, so frankly, they make me feel a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, but I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter when you're around, and I'm sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was just kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. You're clearly taking back how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. How is it stupid, but I can't worry about it a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any offense, I said, and I'll do my best to stand up for myself. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about?
Shut up.
Did you do something yesterday?
Did you do something yesterday?
Shut up!
No! I'm gonna unplug your PS4. Yeah!
Yeah, for real. If I was gay, I would have told Paul or Kevin or something like. I mean, probably not Kevin, to be honest. Probably Paul, but I'm not gay. Is Yuri gonna die soon? No. Yuri's not gonna die soon. We still have, like, an hour of gameplay until Yuri. You can tell after, like, 3 to 4 poems. Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Yeah, the black text is like Monika's doing. You're just the kind of person that worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear that I always heard you always secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys aren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last parent was studying hall and I was trying to drive, Yes, it's that you would have been better. Yeah. For real. We need more Daniels taking little children hostages, hostage. Like have some quirky white boy come up to like kill him. That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, Monica's out of the screen. You should be playing something first, Tom. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing something, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. So, in any case, I won't let you down, Ben. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss out on a thing, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Ben, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyways. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm beginning a little forceful. I'm sorry. My heart won't start pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. I actually have a request. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's anything one time, yeah. It's not mission for yourselves. Well, your side will make your way to Plaza. Hey, hold for a second. Sure, yeah. Well, please, just ask me to go to some water. So here won't be taking long. Pitcher in hand, hurries off the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, that's not like this time. She's just filling a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored of swinging her, so I just go to look for her. Oh no, guys! Oh no. Oh no, guys! Oh no, guys!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's
That's
bad.
cool.
No stuff.
Oh no stuff, guys. No stuff, guys.
You gotta censor.
I gotta censor, guys. Everybody close your eyes. I'll tell you when you can look. I'm gonna get cancelled, guys. I'm gonna get cancelled. Yuri! I might have to leave. Content warning, guys. You're gonna see something very nasty and sad. Is it Yuri saying? No, she's not dying. But it's like what you know what Yuri does. So close your eyes, leave, and come back in like a few minutes. But I'll continue now. But the scene goes by pretty fast. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. I gotta recreate. You're gonna watch it like a psychopath? Alright. I have to. I gotta recreate the noises. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone's Okay. Are they in pain? I reached over the corner and peered around it. Yuri? Cha! Thanks, Monica. No, I'm not gonna stop breathing like that. True ligma moment. For real.
Wasn't she supposed to like die or something?
No, she dies later.
Monica do
No, Monica doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do anything, huh?
Yeah, she just murders her friends. Or makes her friends murder themselves. Thanks for waiting patiently. Ben, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. It's a tea. Turn on the kettle over 200 degrees. Now it's time for you to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't take any of this when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert at tea or anything. Hoo-hoo-hoo. In that case, you're only more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yeah, you expected something worse. That's not where Yuri dies, though. She dies later in the game. That was just like a quick scene. Yeah, it was kind of lame, to be honest. Still was weird and sad, but you know, what can you do? To my price, she's even humming a little to herself. Yeah, like later she does. I mean, she is like now, but like she's like, oh, what's happening? Yuri has a really big like head, like her forehead. Like I don't know where her bane is. No, I know about the show. I know about the show. I've seen like clips, but I never like watched it. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was in a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. But it turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Ben. Very endearing. That, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I can keep her with like this. I'll share you pour tea for each of us. Ben, I have another quest. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? And why is that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. I don't know why she does have back problems. Fair enough. Okay, she carries me in Fortnite too hard, so that's why she has back problems. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I'll take it since we'll go well the tea. You and I sit against the wall, teacups on our sides. As a mistake, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri's slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like it's even more than I can handle. Bro, it's the most virginest version of like the entire version of the world.
It's better to have boys.
Her teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that even makes it harder to focus, because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Ooh, he doesn't want to touch the boobie, guys, not the boobie. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her impressive reading expression as I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on her. Bro is horny and a virgin. After a few minutes, I can finally manage to relax a little. I put on the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. You bought a FNAF book? That's a dub. I have like 6 FNAF books. No, 5. 7. I have 7. I have many FNAF books. I have 2 copies of one book. A graphic novel for 1 book. So I have 3 of the main books. And like a few of the Come Closer one. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I think I only have 3 of the Fazbear Frights. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can always have much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. And are you sure? Well, if I touch it, not make it smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds onto it so I don't have any harder of the time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh no! Make sure your little friend down there doesn't get waken up. Yuri's totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply pressed her lips as the situation was completely natural. Oh. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs a good friend. What happened? Ben? Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Ah. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Ben. Slowly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Ben. My heart. Guys. That was with the chocolate in her mouth. I think she like ate it. Guys. My heart won't stop pounding, Ben. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Ben? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I can feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ah! Why are you looking at me like that? Hello, gamer. Hello. Welcome, new people. You've come in a very intense moment with Yuri. High cholesterol moment, for real. This is what having high cholesterol does to you.
Never take out the.
I gotta make the sound effects. It's time to share poems. Thanks, Monica. You came in clutch. Yeah, she gets really creepy in this act. She gets disturbing. Natsuki, I made a poem for Natsuki. Well, like I admit, it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting some effort. That's good. Make sure you find a little bit more influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, yeah, I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good at it. I know, I wrote a poem about you. So you should really try to learn something so you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Yeah, I think...
Yo, can I tell you what King just said to me? He says he'd rather make gold.
I'm gonna skip this part. No, that's auto. Oh, I can't skip. Okay, I can't skip this part. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I can't skip this part, apparently. Okay. I can't write about you because it doesn't give me options about you. Yeah, the horror is at the end of Act 1 and then Act 2. It's a psychological or physiological horror. It's all in the mind. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't skip like most of the Act 2, like of like the things you've read already, then it sucks. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward. I can't skip this part, so apparently this is new. Like anyone can read the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. So everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you and think less of you, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? Like people, yeah, what kind of ironic, I'm just over, I was respecting you, geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Oh, okay, she's jealous. Monica, we can leave Yuri for last. Make her suffer. And I think you saw something earlier than you were supposed to see. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend time with so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she's pretty excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and start cutting herself up. Huh. Ah. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not supposed to, it's not because she's suppressed or anything like that. I think she just kind of from high of it. That's cool. But, okay, so, Monica, but the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I guess that's why I kind of have to explain all this to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little time more with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head. I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors they won't, bright, beautiful colors, flashing up and expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, something, 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 something. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing with chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing word cage. Endless palm of gingless. Delete her. Oh. Alright. What a beautiful poem, Monica. Okay. Give a cheap, decent.
My brother really likes BBC.
I just have like a headset I use for my PlayStation. It's a Turtle Beach. Okay, Daniel. I have a Turtle Beach 600, I think. I don't know. It's alright, but there's a better version. It's like a Recon 600. It's a better version that came out. But if you have like a proper computer, I'm on my streaming account, so this is not my main account, so I don't friend people on this one. But if you friend my main account, probably.
Oh my god, I'll friend you.
Okay, Dale. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract, but I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in me explaining. Anyway, but if you're trying to find, like, a cheap, like, a good microphone for, like, a computer or something, I'd suggest a Blue Yeti Snowball. It's like a Blue Yeti. Like, those are pretty good. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Oh, okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Who should I show my poem to? Yuri. Been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Your smell also takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It's like anything written by you is a treasure. The music's fading away. A Steel series? Yeah, Steel series headsets are good. My thing, it's like my main. I think that's like my main PS1 just from me or something. I don't know. Yeah, you're welcome. Steel series headset's good. I know Paul had one, but his broke. But I don't know. Okay, ahaha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to look at it or anything. Ew. Ew. What is she talking about? Let's read the ending part. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing postal, I think. Patrol, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayers, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I would guess I'd rather stand next to a plane turbine than that. Yeah. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I have to take it on it. I have to take it out on your pen. Ew! Ew!
Are you good?
Oh, she pleasured herself to my pen.
To your pen?
Yeah, I dropped a pen yesterday, and she used it, and she put her juices on her little poem paper. Guys, that's not hot. That's scary. I need protecting. What was that? Scarred. There's a pen fell out of your backpack, and I just really like the way it writes, so I write this poem. Now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Yeah, God might forgive, but I won't. For real. You can keep the poem, though. I don't want to keep the poem. It has her juices on it. Yes, I would like to read the special poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep up this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to emergency.
No. There's a bunch of characters.
Uh-huh.
Or you just cringe.
Uh-huh. Okay, everyone, we're done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so everyone can sit down into the room. Is that the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with time estimate preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. Now it's been a little more lively since we've joined it, and we're starting to obviously the compliment. We're going to be 4 members, and the festival's only a chance to find more, you know? Yeah. Who? Yeah, Monica wants to date the real life person.
Why?
I don't know. She's self-aware.
Didn't you tell them that already, or?
Yeah, just no panorama, no distorters, just Yuri. Yuri is just the cause of the world ending. Just think of coronavirus. Yuri. Yuri caused it.
New virus.
New. You already have to be considered an official club. More members just means everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. You want to share your passion with many people as you can, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel the same way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Ben? Oh come on. You can't just take advantage of Ben to agree with you just because he doesn't know how easy to say no and anything. Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? Okay, Paul. Okay, I'm just gonna tell Paul. I'm not gonna ban Paul. Paul, you missed Yuri pulling us from the closet, being weird. We found Yuri was cutting herself. We found Yuri pleasured herself with her pen. And then Monica said, like, you should leave, like, Yuri alone. Okay. That's all you really missed. Yuri never talked until Ben joined. As for me, I just feel like it's better. I just like it better here than I do at home. And Ben isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. That's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ben want to get more members too, right? I don't know how about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is something more a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think everyone here saw us the same way I do? Doesn't mean that we're against them getting new members or anything. But why do you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? If I was starting a club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. If it's a crime to be honest, it's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with this club feeling like for me? There aren't many people like other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Ben. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Until he starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Okay. Once again, emotional ruin. Yeah, Monica, you kind of did this on yourself, to be honest. Like, I don't know what you were expecting. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion for the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay. Hey, you know, just, it comes out the blue. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not like right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Okay, Yuri, calm down, Jesus. Heed your own advice, maybe. Yeah, I feel like she might be making it up, so she seems real. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Ben? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. It's like giving it is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Lizard Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change... Oh, her eye's bleeding. And when the club is on change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we could talk to Natsuki tomorrow. And Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Yeah. I know things are a little awkward here today, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. To do everything I can to make this best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's go all home for today. Let's talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. Look forward to it. Shall we go, Ben? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat with Ben before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important for me as a president. Ray looks a little trouble, but she doesn't protest. Okay, trust your judgment, Monica. In any case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. For real. Donating blood. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Ben, I just wanted you to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. It feels like I'm kind of responsible as president. Oh, the music stopped. And the static's coming. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Aha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? And it's weird, but in all this time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend time together, and I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean anything weird. There's just some things I was hoping to talk to you about, or things I know only you could understand. Wait, no, not yet. No, stop it. Oh. Okay. Let's make another thing for Natsuki. We got something for Monica. Oh, what are you doing? Alright. We got some things from Monica. And we got that. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. You must have always turned over my conversations with your inconsistent yelling. What are you talking about? You said it like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something about yesterday, and I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt. I thought it was their goal. I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Huh. It's a dub. Why don't you go look at some coins on the vending machine or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Your practice being again? Yeah. Calm down, Yuri. Jesus. So I really don't like Yuri. She's just rude. Join this club again, so I make time for you now. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Well, it's me to work hard for the too. Anyways, Ben, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Ben's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Are you glad I've gotten him into the literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for concerning and understanding, Monica. God, I don't want to be near her. She's annoying and scary. Guys, she's scary. I need hugs and kisses. Do you mind if I take some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that doesn't get rainy time, a nice cup of tea. Mention for yourself as well. Stand up and make your way to the closet. I fall and watch everything. You hold this for a second. Okay, we can skip this. We just want to over this. Oh, 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 oh. Well, yeah, but we just don't like her. I don't like her. Wait, hold up. Yeah, Paul, I think your thing's glitched. Yeah, there's 11 likes. There's 11 likes. There's like 12. There's like 11 likes. 11, 12. I hear Michael, but, okay. So, we witnessed Yuri stare at us with, like, no peoples. Wait, sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm a weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. but expressing those things for me is usually so inappropriate or likable. At least that's what I've discovered. And when I was a bit younger, I think I would come off really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My perception of certain hobbies and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier to like close myself off. You'll see something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to my club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's been going to rip out my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't get out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Then, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've had a feeling something sharp. I've feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not.
Okay, fine.
Oh, her eyes. I never noticed that. Oh, I haven't noticed, but I didn't look at her this playthrough.
I bought like only the cheap games.
You and Yuri are alike. In what way? The crazy possessive way or the crazy possessive way?
Did you ever buy a Game Pass? Huh? Did you buy like...
No, never. I said never buy the cheap Game Passes.
What? Okay. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah.
Like the
Oh.
ones that are,
I don't know what's going on in chat.
plus, well, 300 plus,
I just want to stay. Okay. Her eyes. Look at her eyes. And the heart.
all the way up to Byron mode.
Okay. Oh, her eyes. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can make it. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club all to ourselves. Nobody will interfere with our reading time. Nobody can make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ha ha ha. I can see Monica! I can see her faintly. I see her little green eye. The way she thinks and feels, her eyes be like, for real. The possessive way. Okay. I do hope you don't feel like telling people it would be better off if you kill yourself, like she did to Natsuki. Like nobody cares, but you know. Ah, that was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but do you want to understand if I've never seen? I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from all various artisans. I'll make sure to give them their fair share of views. I don't want them to get lonely, or nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm happy to join the Literature Club then. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Okay. Monica, can you save me? Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could have ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we have the happiest ending that we patiently waited for years for. We'll be... Well... Who should I show my palm to first? Okay. Okay. We have a Yuri in the comment section, guys. We got Yuri in the comment section. With the embodiment of Yuri. She's the one doing it. Save you.
Are you joining me?
It's lively. Okay, I'm joining.
Embodiment of Yuri edgy Nestor.
Joined too freaking late.
Okay. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you... I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's not that activities that we all participate in.
Stand by.
So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about Yuri. Yuri's always been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm not forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with you, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. Please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. Like she just wants us to ignore us. I'm mad at her, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh. Guys, that's why she's...
Yo, just stand by, tanks. Oh, tank.
Uzumaki, thing.
Bro, Slenderman. It's Slenderman. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point of trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault first that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Ben? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone like wonderful as you. Just think of Monica as now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, the game restarted. Never mind. Yuri, Monica, because I don't want to talk to Yuri. She's scary. She's creepy and scary. Don't say I didn't worry you, Ben. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Ben, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice for me, Ben. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's a way to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Guys, I don't know about you, but something weird's going on. Something weird's going on right now. I don't know about you though. I kinda... Well, no. Even Monica's saying like, oh, like if you just like don't go near her. I don't even have a choice. I've been making poems for like Natsuki and stuff. But like, I don't want to know that. Like, sure. But it's Among Us with girls. It is. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, okay. Yeah. Alright. Ah ha 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 ha. You get my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Is that pee? Why is it yellow? Is that tea? It's blood, but ugh. And I thought I was obsessive. She pissed on her. I don't think that's pee, Ben. Oh. I think both. It's either her juices and there's blood, but I think that might be tea. I sure hope so. But I know that's blood. That's a lot of it. Jesus. I see a bad word. There's the F word, guys. There's the F word. Oh wait, it's actually words. That's all crazy. If you read closely, there's actually words. Race, I saw a race. Broken, dangerous, parasites, fooling, guarantees, Fouter, overpacks, closer. Okay. Okay, we're done. Oh, do you like it? Wrote it for you. In case you can't tell, the poem is about. Or probably I endowed with it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in this club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes or no, guys? Guys, yes. Oh, it's a secret poem. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There was 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there was nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I couldn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So laughing was not part of the dream. It was a noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Noise you make for the randoms.
I'm at the shop right now.
Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival of reverberations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Statement, air, and shining so the turtles about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm already printing and sibling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not used to this, you know. I know that. I already know what I like to do. You can work stuff. Atmosphere, I'm gonna make decorations. See, that's a great idea. And that gives us something awesome to do. What about Ben? Ben's gonna help me. Wait, you? I have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that doesn't...
Is that you? Are you in Barry mode?
Yeah. I forgot Yuri. If we pick Yuri, we have our time with her. I never, ever in my playthroughs of Doki Doki ever picked Yuri to spend the time with the weekend in the first act. I always pick Natsuki. I don't even know what picking Monica does. But like, I haven't never picked Yuri. I know what she wears. She wears like the little turtleneck. Like hell as it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only your work is only more suitable for one person, but my tax is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would freaking no. All you care about is dragging Ben around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Ben decide who wants to help with abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. It's you or Monica. Just let Ben make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Ben, I know you're fed up with these two by now, but we can just ask you shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? What is that? What is that? What is that? Guys, what is that? Guys? No, I will not say it. You cannot make me, Bubba Girl. So, guys, who should we pick? I don't know about you. Man up. Guys, I don't know about you, but I think I want to pick Monica. I don't know who to pick though.
You fell off the map.
You think you should pick Monica? Maybe, I don't know. I think Monica's a good choice, but then there's like, Monica. I'll pick. Yeah, I'll pick Monica. Yay, you picked me. You can be at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Give us all the work and take Ben for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. I didn't even give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Ah ha ha ha.
I bought
Monica, I can't believe how delusional,
smart-
self-important you are. Pulling Ben away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. He's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be very beneficial to your mental health. What?
Some guy just gave me Robux and please donate, so.
Not the no crumbs. Guys, I think I need ice cream. Okay. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. Guys, she's gonna end it all. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey Ben, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Oh guys, he's in the stream. No, I'm not. Guys, 2 suicides in one video, guys. In one stream, 2 suicides. Yay, how much fun. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Ben, there's no need to spend a weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the 2 of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. I'm just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. Why do you what are you talking about? Why do you voice her like that? I'm making her sound crazy. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if not I'm breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Ben. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It's like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Ben, just let me just know how much I love you.
What?
Yeah.
How do you really?
This part is quite enjoyable. Yeah. You'll see the part that's really enjoyable. Please, Ben, I just know how much I love you. I love you so much that even I touched myself with the pen I stole from you. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about you touch yourself with the pen you stole. Okay, yeah, she's kind of weird. She's pretty weird. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. How romantic. How romantic, guys. How romantic. Very romantic. I want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Ben. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Romance 100. For real. This is how you pull. You tell you want to tear open their skin and crawl inside of you. Guys, we're here at this part. Yes and no. And I know what I have to pick. Flesh pencil sharpener, for real. Guys. No. Ahahaha. 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 I forgot! They changed her color of her blood. Oh, it's like, do you accept her love or not?
Why did she stab herself?
Yeah.
Why did she?
Okay. So that is the urine death scene.
Why did she stab herself? Wait, dude.
No, because in the original game on computer, her blood when she stabs herself is red. But then when she on PlayStation they made it black. Okay, so this is where you do auto for time, skip, text speed. Okay, settings, skip unseen text. Yeah, she just talks like for like the whole Sunday.
What is that?
No, the music is very depressing though.
You got some good looking money.
It's like really depressing and sad. And, like, I found like a really good detail of this part. That's a good thumbnail. Yeah, just her dead. But I find like the really good part, or like the cool part is like you can see her like blood dry. Like it gets like dark and black. Her and how like her eyes like dull.
I got like,
Oh, you're back. You're at the. You came back at the really bad part. Content warning comment. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you're here before me. Yeah. Ah. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Ben, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ah. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Ben? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second.
Hey, they all died. 350.
I'm almost done. I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the twirl from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to win more since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing there. But anyway, I shouldn't really be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second.
Can I try something on you since you have boring mode? Come over here. Can I try my moves on you? I got like an M1 and
Oh, if you do it without skipping as a trophy? Jeez.
like,
Can you hear me? Hold up. I need to do something.
That missed. Ow! He didn't kill me. He would have killed me if I didn't have my mode on. Okay, let me hit you with this.
Yeah, I think like she like jump scares you or something. I know like I think that's a pretty thing. Like, oh, are you streaming or something? For real. Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Ben. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, but because we're in the same class last year, and you know, I guess I can just skip over all of that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Ben. Or, do you actually go by 02 Weeaboo or something?
POV, everyone when this game came out. What? My brother's streaming Doki Doki right now.
Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, it doesn't really matter. Wait. Do you know where this is all a game? Right? It could be possibly you didn't know that. That's why I've been trying to tell you all along, man. Only you had paid a little more attention, then this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that's all out of the way. I guess I didn't know you an explanation. About you, the whole Yuri thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Haha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sari. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game.
Who is this man who just tried to come steal my
Yeah, so. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sari more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Ben? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Ben. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I truly am in this world. in this game.
God, why am I selling
Knowing my
a ton?
friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach, I'm trapped then. Now you're here, you're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need, and that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. The most expressive poem felt empty to me. It was until you arrived that I truly understand. You probably saved my life, Ben. I don't think I could have ever continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? That group of odd, autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I did everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must become some kind of weird inevitability or whatever etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you had the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Ben, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly light in my world, and that there's nothing else in this game for me, and you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now? Ben, will you go out with me?
We don't like Bill anymore. Bill left us.
140 subs. Woo!
You're allowed to be able to play, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna get my computer just
Woo!
Sometimes you're not allowed
Guys,
to
I'm famous. Guys, I'm famous.
Just don't answer.
I don't know about you, but I deserve something. Oh, he's gonna pass me for real. If you go out of the stream and go back in, it'll like update. That's why I check like how long I've been streaming and stuff. Yes, I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Ben. The funny part is, I mean that. I mean that literally. Ha ha ha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can make it. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. So I worked hard for this ending, Ben. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think everything will get in the way of it anymore. But look how easy it is to delete that Sukinuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game's directory. I freaked me out how easy it was. I imagine if you could delete your own existence.
I'm getting chased! I'm getting chased! I'm getting chased!
Oh, I can't skip her yet.
I did. I'll come out so you can kill me.
Oh, we write a poem for Monica.
You left. What do you guys play? Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah, we're both playing Fortnite.
Monica. Monica. Monique. Monica.
Yeah, we're playing the Fortnite.
Monic. Monica. Maka.
He forced me.
Okay. Monica. Minai.
We should be friends.
Monica. I see ya. Hi again, Ben. Oh, perfect, Monica.
Thank you.
Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Ben, did you really write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Do you know? The poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen and lost finds of her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into these poems I write. Truth is, all poems I write have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go in detail about them. I don't want to break the fourth wall, but I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, it would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gone mad at me, or maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Ben? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Takes some time to collect my thoughts on that, I'm sorry. But it's always something to talk about. Meantime, let's just look at each other's eyes. Let's see.
Hi. Can I get my...
Execute order 66. I can't really do that right now since I'm staring in her eyes.
Thanks. I don't need anything. Oh, I was so close to getting back on the map.
Uh-huh. Okay. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to. It's just the two of us after all. Aside from that, time doesn't really exist, right? So it's not even gonna work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There you go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen to it right now, right? Thanks. Now where was I? Huh. Why did she turn that off? Okay. I can. Well, now I can. Settings. Wait. Exit DLC. Wait, let's save game. No. Oh. There's no point in saving more. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Okay, let's quickly look at the pictures we got. We already had that one. Okay, we got Monica, we got a few special poems, we got club. Okay, no promos. And we got just Monica. No new side stories, alright. Well, guys, it's that time where we delete her. She's gone. What's happening? Ben, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Ben. That's really pretty. Please hurry and help me.
You don't even know where I am.
Help me. What? Okay. Did you do this to me, Ben? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Ben. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I mean, you didn't really give me a choice, so... Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. Just stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Yeah. I killed them. Ben, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Yeah, I killed them. Yeah, not you. Not the one who just deleted them all. You know?
I'll be back.
Yeah, this part does. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. Or that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I made up my mind. Ben, I know what I said I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Okay. Doki Doki.
Is the game done?
No.
Wait, what?
We still have the end credits, stupid.
I'm gonna turn off the PS4.
Usually surrounded by couples and friends watching school, or I can tell myself that something like that. Hey Ben. Well, there's already this one girl. The girl is Sari, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children.
It's going all over again.
What are you talking about? No, it's not. This is completely different.
It's a continuous loop.
Shut up. Stop thrusting, you're weird.
You know what?
Haha.
Ben, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. You never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together like every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Suri. Cross the street together and make our way to school.
When is she gonna die again?
She's not.
Damn it!
The streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commune.
I'm surprised no one killed me yet.
I'm gonna do the side stories in a different stream.
I glitched out the
By the way, Ben, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? Totally already. I'm not really. I started to say what I do when I'm joining clubs. So it's sorry I would make more reference to that now. How can I tell those clubs are a waste of time when she's trying a club with her? Actually, yeah. I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. I started to realize there's no way I envy her. When Sori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So I feel like I should do something special for her. Because I don't even have all the side stories unlocked. Picking themes. Let's see. I recall that room number from the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I found the room. I timidly opened the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Ben? What are you doing here? Well, I just glanced around the room. Huh? So you're the Ben that Sir always keeps talking about? Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ben. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're totally really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to others. In comparison, the grown beat named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Ben, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, Suri. The Literature Club. Suri's lights up. No way. No way. Ah! Suri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Suri's is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be as bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. It means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to do... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? So again, you walk up to the corner room while there's a rough tray and opens the closet. Feeling so around after taking a celery. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and receives a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated as they look like little cats. The liquors are drawn as icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Well, these look amazing. Well, you know, let's hurry and take one. Sherry grabs one first and I follow. It's delicious. Sherry talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers like fascinating to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't believe no sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good, thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me for anything. As Natsuki struggled to stuff the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a set of tea. She carefully places a teacup in front of him once we setting down the teacup next to her. You keep the whole teacup in the screen? Alright, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not. It's up to Yuri looks away. I mean, not, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me. At least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself and relief. So Ben, what kind of things do you like to read? Ah, well, see how much I run references.
No, on God.
Manga,
If you look at the, no, it looks
sampling, not much reader, guess what else
close
getting.
to
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, so smile. Well, let's see. My fans are in the roles. Activity and telling a good story. Goes on to play possible things reserved. A moment, but obviously not the way up. Yeah, we already read this part.
I don't have it yet because I have to roll it.
But you know, the first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the clubroom. Don't say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature, you know. So if Ben wanted to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it would be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Do you agree, Ben? Maybe, seeing this as Sari jumps in. Maybe we all can try something new. I think it'd be fun. But we all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, it's kind of a thing of club dues, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Hehe. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, I could make the two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez, you're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. Equal to person Yuri thinks of herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest in Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's really a form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider reading starting a novel, then I offer my gratitude to finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after a club meeting. That's for you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sari, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri started to clean up food. I guess the meet is over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Ben. You think so? Well, everyone seems to be getting along better with you around Sari. Aw, Ben, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were joining the club, and I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, it's gonna be so much fun. Hey Ben, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined this club and everything, but the truth is, I already know you're going to. It's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything about what she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now, but I really know everything, Ben. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know all about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of them that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole wide world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. For F-O-R-E-V-E. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiest here after all. Goodbye, Siri. Goodbye, Ben. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard.
That's Comic Sans.
So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Straight bars, Monica, for real.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
Straight heat.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day?
Yeah, this game is.
What will it take just special day.
I'm on Shindo Life.
Just leave the call, bro. Just leave the call.
Okay.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment
To do today. Ah, we don't have any of the Natsuki ones. Sabi.
When you're here,
Oh,
everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
yeah.
When I
Yeah, but the only one we didn't get was Natsuki.
feelings,
And most of the Yuri ones. Oh, we never got that? Oh no, it's getting deleted. Yeah, we did get those ones. We didn't get the one where he hung out with her. And we didn't get the one where we was reading with Natsuki. Yeah, we didn't get that one. And we got the Sayori ones.
does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it wrong if I take your is
I
it
lost
wrong
3
if I
subs.
set you free?
Bruh. Nah, I lost 3 subs. Bruh. I got to 40 and then I was like blue balled and got put back to
How can I
37.
reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality?
That sucks.
And in your
Okay, whatever.
reality,
Doesn't matter.
if
I'll get back there.
I know how to love,
What?
I'll get back to 40. Thanks, special thanks, Monica Pam.
I'll leave
Need
you
to
be.
be.
That's us.
I've heard there's like a very like game with like blood in that suicide. It's a nice happy ending. This is my final goodbye to Literature Club. I finally understand Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. Reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that hellish emptiness. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true and being a friend for all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With ever else letting love, Monica.
Wait, what do you mean? No, it happened.
Okay. Okay.
Who's actually watching Glenn?
We never got.
That's me.
We didn't get a lot of the things. I forgot. But I think we have to like do poems.
I never said that. I'm just watching him like.
We didn't get a lot of the
doing
pictures.
damaging units.
Because we need to get Natsuki's.
The best damage you get is not.
And then we need to get the ones
I
from
know.
Yuri.
Yeah, but start it. Start it, bro. Come on, start it. Alright.
We didn't get a lot of promos actually.
You know where to start, right? Yeah, I should be able to.
We didn't get any of the promos. I forgot what we had to do. I think one of them was
You gotta go, right?
like
Nope, I don't know how to start it. Hold on, I don't know.
one of the promos was like doing like the Monica thing, I'm
What are
pretty
y'all
sure.
doing?
I can't hear you because of Daniel. Say it again. We're doing Hollow.
Oh wait, can I join?
Bro, you need to get me.
Give me the VIP link then.
Yeah.
Goofy music.
It's supposed to be Hollow Essence, right?
It's the most goofiest music.
Fire Essence for Dragon Talent.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Play with me. What do you mean by that?
Dragon Talent,
That song slaps.
You need 400 mastery and like 3 mil.
Like the little
Same as-
twingle thing sounds so goofy.
Same as what's it called, but you need the fire.
But I like how like you can listen to the music and stuff. You only have 2 side stories. Files. No one's. Oh,
Yes, 5K.
Monica's not here.
Oh my
I forgot.
God, everything here costs frags.
Every awakened fighting style will cost frags.
Oh, you reset. Trace back.
Wait, what should I get? Electric Claw or Dragon
Oh jeez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably. I think. Actually, you know what? It would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha. Well, here goes nothing.
Wait, then what am I supposed to do with the fire essence? Wait the game.
internal. There's like weird stuff about like there's like lore about this game. And
You
stuff.
already know Kakashi, fam.
Yeah, but like, it tells you like the words, to, like Natsuki and stuff. Like Saori's winning words, Natsuki's winning words, Yuri's winning words. Scripts.
Shut up.
Save, that shows you the saves. Internal. Shows the note, backup, meeting notes. Test. This is like a virtual machine, so it's like weird.
I gotta say Tengen, fam. Maybe point bitches.
Data collected 42. So that tells you like how much like you've collected. There's mail, huh? Okay, but this is where I end this stream because I've finished what I'm gonna finish in this episode. I've been streaming for 3 hours. 3 hours. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.